All right, in this video, I am sharing with you the best phone holder that you can have in your old school Land Cruiser or new school, because we're going to be putting one in the 200 as well. So check this out. I actually did a video a while ago talking about my 3 favorite things in a cruiser, upgrade wise. Well, let's just talk about the phone because I've got the parts now. It's a little bit more of a complete video, so it's a little easier for you to order. So this is a 95. These did not exist in 95. So there's no place to put it. I mean, you put it here, you know that ends up on the floor. If you put it here, well, your drink would go there typically, and that's a pain in the butt. If you put it here, it falls off. If you put it here, it falls off. A given, right? So let's jump in the 80. And I will show you my favorite spot for my phone. And it's right here. This is by Tackform. I'm going to give you this video, the link to the part number that you need. But also in this video, my connection was coming from a Wits End, which is discontinued. Wits End, which made a whole bunch of cool accessories, does not exist anymore. So check it out. Here's my phone. Voila. Goes in just like that, one-handed. What I love about this, and I want you to notice, so I can drive, my hand clears it, I can actually push it up a little higher like that. And if you want, you can simply just get a 3-inch arm if you want to have it go from this ball joint here. See, this whole Tackform is phenomenal. So you can have it come down here and maybe have it on your side here more where the A pillar is. I just happen to like it here. Now in my video, as you can see, I have these grab handles. Not everybody's gonna do that. Some people call it the skull crusher. Just wear your seatbelt, folks, and then your head won't fly forward. So I think these are pretty cool. I'll put a link on the video of how to put these to replace your plastic grab handles. But if you want to leave your plastic grab handles, I'm going to show you a new part that Tackform made that will work with this. And it's just a simple plug and play. And again, one-handed, I love it. Look at that. My phone is there, so I'm driving and I can check out messages. I know this looks like it's like in my field of view. It really isn't, because that's my field of view and I'm looking over on the side. So this is right beside my A pillar. However, again, if you want to have it lower, it's just going to require one more 3-inch arm, or 4-inch if you want to have it down here. But this way, you're driving, you can see your messages, you still have your peripheral vision. Pretty awesome. And like I said, 200 series, 100 series, 60 series, guess what? They all use the same 6mm, bolt that goes in, 2 of them, 1, 2, to hold your grab handle. So part numbers are going to be in the description for an 80 series if you want to have it exactly like this. And then I'll let you know the part number if you want to have this stretch down a little bit. Or you could just go straight. Instead of this piece could be longer and come down here. But if you like it like this, I'll have it like this, and then maybe another one with a longer piece with the Tackform. By the way, this holds amazing, and some of you might be aware of another brand out there called RAM. I'm going to show you a RAM right now and tell you why I think it's problematic. This one, I can hold my phone and get it up high, which means it's away from the steering wheel. My hand won't hit it, whether it's here, or over here. The RAM mount won't let you do that. All right, let's go check out the RAM mount real quick. The RAM mount is currently, well, I had to switch it out because I have a Tackform in here, but I put the RAM mount in here to illustrate. And by the way, it's wintertime coming, so car covers, whether you have a 60, a 70, an 80, a 100, or a 200, I've got them all. Or a 40, this is covering my 40. And if you notice, what's nice, it's covering my front bar, and it's covering all my gear on top because it's a little taller. So keep your Land Cruiser in great shape. And these are 140 bucks shipped. You pick black or gray, can't be beat. So let me climb in here to show you the RAM mount. All right, this is what it looks like to be inside a covered vehicle. So as you can tell, my FJ40, I don't even put the top on. I just use this. So keeps her dry, keeps the paint good from the sun, cannot be beat. All right, here's my RAM mount, okay? So I take this ball off and I put back my Tackform. Here's what I don't like. I can't I can't do this one-handed. So I literally have to, I don't know, let me set up my camera somehow so I can show you how it goes in. So that's what I love about the other one. Okay, here we go. Let me see, do I have the angle? Hang on, let me set up my... You know, I've been fiddling to find a place where to put my camera. So you need one hand like this, and then you put your phone in. Total pain in the butt. Total pain in the butt. So there, I have it in. Can you take this out one-handed? Oh, I think I'm doing it. No. No, so you can't even take it out one-handed. There we go. You need two hands. That's a pain in the butt versus in the other vehicle, I just go push and slide it out. So convenient, so badass. So, you know, the Ram, sorry, you got to go. So this is, you know, never in the car. Actually, it was in this bag, and I use the Tackform. Way better. So if you already have a Ram mount, guess what? You can swap out just with the ball. Just make sure you get the measurement of your ball, because there's 20 millimeter and there's 26 millimeter. This is a 26 for you to be able to clamp it on to their hardware. And a lot of the Ram stuff is plastic. All of the Tackform is metal. I love it. So now let me go to an 80 series, which, you know, a 4Runner, an 80, a 100 is all going to be similar. Let me show you the new gear, the new pieces to mount. Okay, does that look familiar? So simply, you pop off this cap, you'll have this screw underneath, and then this is the ball mount that goes in. Look at that. So from this ball mount, I did need to put a little extension on it so the ball comes out so it can be grabbed. But that's quite simply what you have to do. Now this ball has a hole through it so that you put your screw through. Now the screw that you get from Tackform, it's a little short. So you just have to get a 45 millimeter long, 6 millimeter bolt that goes through there. So check that out. That's what you need. Again, parts and description will be below. Let's go look at the 200 series, how that one is coming along. Look at that. So that's in my passenger side, but that kind of gives you an idea if you're gonna have it in a right-hand drive. Obviously it's gonna go there, but what I really want to do in my 200 series on that side is I'm gonna have a dual connector. My phone and then my S-Pod is also going to be attached. But this is if I want to be nice to my passenger, so they have a place to put their phone too. If you're off-roading, they're like, yeah, where can I put my phone? I just don't want to have it in my pocket. I want it ready to take some cool video. So check it out too. One-handed, slide it in, put it in, slide it out, done. Not like that other brand. So stay tuned for the 200 series. Here's kind of how their packaging looks like. So again, I'm going to give you what the SKUs are so you can put together exactly what you need to mimic this. And same thing, this comes off and then you can bolt down with a 6 millimeter. You just need a longer bolt than what's provided. So just one quick trip to get a 45 millimeter at your local hardware, and voila. So check that out. And you know, this you can move around. You know, there's so many different angles, and you tighten it up, get it nice and snug, and then throw your phone in like so. I love it. It's just such an awesome upgrade. Just like that. All right, let's check out that last one. All right, and there it is mounted on the 80 series, just going directly into the grab handle, as you can see right here. Right there, right into the grab handle. Again, with a longer bolt, but the anchor point is what I'm going to, you know, give you that part number, this part number, and then of course this part number. But look at that. She's in. Yes, I did this on the driver's side as well, just for the demo. This Land Cruiser is going to be up for sale actually. So maybe I'll include one of these. Who knows? All right. So there you have it. Just that ease of putting it in and out of the vehicle. Let me show you one other cool product while we're at it. Hang on. Again, grab and go, come back to the car, throw it in. left-handed. So the other item I want to share with you is this visor. So Rosen visor, if we can get the name there. Come on, you can do it. Okay, well, there we go. The Rosen visor right there. This is all aluminum, goes into existing holes, and then there's just 1,000 ways you can adjust this, and once you have it, you lock it down. But look how awesome that is. I got one on each side. Now what they've just come out with is one that is a little deeper and bigger for slightly more. So I'm going to give you a coupon that gives you $15 off, and I'll give you the contact info. So, you know, when your shades get droopy and just no longer aesthetically pleasing, because you're never going to get rid of that droop once they droop, unless you go to an upholstery shop and maybe they glue it for you and charge you $100 to fix them. Might as well just get these bougie, amazing Rosen visors. This is what the pilots use, Cessnas, Learjets. This is what they have because they fly above the clouds and the sun's in their face a lot, so they use these visors. So this one is the traditional size, and then that's what I'll call it, traditional size, in the link below in the description. And the new one is going to be deeper by a few inches, meaning when I'm looking through here, it's gonna, you know, if your field of view is like this, it's going to cover this lower part and give you full tint. All right, but do yourself a favor, don't put your phone down here anymore and find it on the floor. Put it right here. This is awesome. And again, I can have it here if I really want to. This is my position where I like to have it, and it's never failed me. And I go on crazy trails, bumpy trails. This thing will not budge. Your phone will stay secure put in there. All right, so subscribe if, and we will catch you on the next one. Till then, happy trails, and stay tuned, and reach out to me if you want that car cover for your Land Cruiser. Just DM me at cruisingtheland@gmail.com. I'll put details in the description as well for that. Black or gray, and cover your rig. Keep her clean. All right, we'll see you.